I'm through having my pity party.
Now if I wrote you a love note and made you smile at every word I wrote, would that make you wanna change your seat?
So, hi you guys, welcome back. Today is Monday, July 21st, and I am laughing at myself because I have been talking for the last probably 10 minutes and was not recording a thing. And so I come to you today because I'm through having my pity party. Um, and the pity party was about my GFR, which is my kidney function. And it made me really sad to see my numbers not where I wanted them to be because it did. It felt like a failure. And now I've moved past that to now I'm in the mode of what can I do to increase my GFR? And being in that mode, let me replay. So I'm scheduled to have a abdominoplasty and a herniorrhaphy. And because of my age, because I just turned level 50, I had to have clearance from my PCP, a cardiologist, a nephrologist, because of my numbers put me at stage 2 CKD, which is chronic kidney disease, and just a blood workup. So I had my labs drawn, my labs came back, and it shown that my GFR took a 2 point hit from where it was in June. And so I have not spoken to my PCP or the nurse practitioner as of yet, but I do believe they're going to send me to a nephrologist. And I have an appointment with cardiology tomorrow. But aside from those things, I have decided that I'm not going to have the abdominoplasty. I'm not going to have the tummy tuck. And the reason I've decided that is because the tummy tuck, so the hernia repair is about health, but the abdominoplasty is about vanity. And it's vanity for me. And it's because when I put on my clothes, I don't like the mom pooch that I have. I don't like the extra skin. I don't like what's hanging over. And it doesn't look good to me in my clothes. I don't like the way, it gives me that look of, to me like a small pregnancy. I hate that look knowing that I'm not pregnant. But when I began to weigh out the importance of spending my time eating better, working out, doing research to increase my GFR as opposed to walking around with a more beautiful body in my terms or in my opinion. Working on my GFR just weighs out to me. And so I decided this, and I probably decided when I saw my numbers, but I really decided this morning that I am going to cancel my surgery and I'm going to spend my time focusing on increasing my GFR. So from now on, most of what you guys will see will be probably some research I'm doing on my GFR, kidney disease, perimenopause, and all the things that are affecting me. So, and I've been eating better. I've been doing some juicing. I don't know if that affected my labs in any way. It's possible that the juicing I did could have affected my labs. I'm not sure. I'll mention it when I follow up with the doctor, but I'll show you guys what my belly looks like. So I was trying to decide if I'm going to keep my cardiology appointment tomorrow, but I don't know if I want to do the stress test. But I may keep the appointment with cardiology so I can discuss some of the numbers and some of the inaccuracies that I'm getting from my blood pressure cuff, the cuff at the PCP's office, which is automated. They're taking their hand and using a sphygmomanometer Sphygmomanometer. It's a sphygmo, y'all, with their stethoscope. So tomorrow, when I go there, I'll request that the nurse gives me a moment to sit in the room, relax, um, calm down, because it's going to be a high stress environment for me to be seeing a cardiologist, which means that my heart rate is likely going to go up. I'm likely going to have white coat syndrome. In my right now, I was thinking I wish I had an Ativan that I could take, or something that would get me relaxed before that visit, so I won't be all hyped up when I get there and anxious. And I have to work on that in my head tonight, because anxiety is fear. So I have to work on releasing the fear and just being open to the knowledge that they have to provide for me. But I don't think I want the stress test. I think I want to discuss the discrepancies in my numbers. I think I want to discuss how at home, like this morning, my blood pressure, I took it before I got, no, not before I got out the bed. Let me tell the truth. I got out the bed, I took a shower, I went back to the bed to lay down and be still for about 7 minutes so I could record my blood pressure, and it was 112/70. My pulse rate was 64 at that time. So I want to talk about those numbers with the doctor. I'm going to bring my own cuff like I did at my doctor's appointment last week, which thank God I did that, because they measured my numbers and it was so high, it was unbelievable. If they would have taken it and they would have sent me to the hospital from the numbers that they had, but took my own cuff out, measured with my own blood pressure cuff, and the numbers were significantly different. So I think they had 159/114, and I had 121/80 something on the left side, and then 119/80 on the right side. So that was the difference. And that's with the white coat syndrome. So I know for a fact my numbers are lower, but I just need to do more research. And like I said, just figure out what I can do to work on my kidneys. And I don't even know that I need the cardiologist. I may just need to skip cardiology and go right to nephrology and speak to the nephrologist at this point, because and the thing too is that what's so disheartening for me is that I'm getting caught up in this American system of all these diseases that they want to give us so Big Pharma can make money. And that's the part that's honestly pissing me off. Yeah. So this is my body now. This is the part of my body that I'm not the most happy with. I'm gonna turn to the side, and I'm not wearing a brassiere. It's not important anymore. And so, yeah, this is what I'm working with. This right here is the part that I don't love. So this is the part that I was gonna get taken care of, and now I'm just gonna spend my time doing what's important as opposed to what looks good. I'm sorry. What color are they? yeah, you guys. So this is what I'm working with, and I've lost a few pounds, like I said, since 2020. Got married in 2021. So in 2021, this frame was carrying 184 pounds. And by the time we got married in August, I was down to 149. I carried 149 for a little bit until I moved into one of the jobs that I had where I was 150, no, 165. So I left that role last July. So from July up until now, 165. Now I'm 154. And so I think the goal is going to be activity and nutrition for me, and get some core workouts in that's related to not exacerbating the hernia that I have. So that'll be part of my research. I'll be looking for core exercises that won't hurt the hernia, that won't make my diastasis larger, and just working on my overall health, because I have 57 more years that I want to put in on this earth, and I just refuse to quit. And that's it. I refuse to quit. So I went to my cardiology appointment, and I think it went really well. Cardiologist told me that he thinks I have more white coat syndrome than hypertension. Although my blood pressure does get high at times, he wants to do a sonograph of my heart to make sure that the muscles aren't thickened. And then I guess that's how you ascertain whether there's hypertension. So he was very kind. He was very nice. He looked at the log of all my numbers. I do have white coat syndrome. My numbers are always high when I go to the doctor. They're not high at home usually, only every blue moon. So he took a look at that, and yeah, I'm going to see him again Tuesday to get the sonograph of my heart, and go from there. I like him a lot, though. He is a doctor that I could visit regularly. Like, forget the other people. Him. He's the one. Oh, he did say he heard a slight murmur. So, but as of right now, it's not concerning to him. So your girls just got to get more active, get on that walking pad every single day. Come, hell or high water. I got to walk on that walking pad every single day. And I'm walking on it, but I have to increase my step intake. So, I haven't gotten, because I wanted to jump right into 10,000. I haven't gotten to 10,000. I am up to, yesterday was it 6? So I'm getting up. I'm getting my step intake up. But, yeah. So that's about it. I'm just working on a healthy, modified lifestyle. I'm not going to do the extreme juicing. I'm not going to do extreme dieting. I'm not going to do anything to the extreme that may be adverse to my heart health or my kidney health. So that's about it. Yeah. Next time, y'all.